Welcome everybody. In this class we're going to read and write some easy words in Arabic. This kind of words, it will help you learn how to read and write Arabic and Quran. Let's get started. So the first word is قلع. 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 قا 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 قا. Pay attention. قا 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 قا. This letter sounds like strong Q. It's not Q. It's not K K. It is قا قا قا. So it's strong. I'm gonna add this here to remember to stress it and to make the pronunciation stronger than Q. So it is قا 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 قا. قا. This mark on the top, it sounds like A. This is fatha. It gives us the sound of A. So we have here قا قا قا. Don't forget, we read and write Arabic and English in this class from the right to the left. So it's not ak, it is قا 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 قا. Pay attention, I have the sound of L. So what gives me the sound of L is this letter. That one sounds like L. And I say le. So I have this mark on the top, it sounds like A. So we have le. قا le. قا le. And then we have a. A. The sound of this letter doesn't exist in English. Okay, so I'm gonna write it as it is here, separated. Someone would ask me why the shape is different. Yes, the shape is different, and despite the fact that they are the same letter, but this is the shape of the letter when it is in the end of the word, and this is its shape when it is out of the word. So we have now doesn't sound like A, it's another sound. There's and let's add this mark on the top. That one sounds like A. So we have here qa la a. Again, we write and read from the right to the left in English. qa la a. Let's check the shapes of the letter when they are separated, when they are out of the word. qa in the beginning of the word, it is like this. So I have here qa qa. La in the middle of the word, let's show its shape when it is out of the word. It's like this. La la. And finally wa when it is out of the word, it is like this. If you want to learn more about the shapes of the letters in the word, so please check the previous classes. qa la a. qa la a. قلع. Let's read it at the normal speed. قلع. 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 Now let's learn more words, but I will be faster. The next one is غفر. غفر. غ غ غ غ غ غ غ غ غ غ. This sound of R in French. غ غ غ غ غ غ. So I'm gonna write it as it is because we don't have the sound of this letter in English. غ غ, the sound of A. غ غ غ غ. And then we have f f f f, the sound of F. It is here. F f f f f, the sound of A. So غ ف غ ف غ ف r r r, the sound of R. And if I say ra, the sound of A. Don't forget this mark on the top, they sounds like A. So غ ف ra. غ ف را. غفر. The shapes of the letter when they are separated, they are like this. So we have fa, and finally we have ra. غ ف را. غ ف را. غفر. غفر. Let's learn another word, which is ba. غ قا. Pay attention, this word is very important. I'll tell you now why. This letter sounds like do 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 do. So this is the sound of strong D. I say do, not de. It is do. So it's very strong. Do 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 do. The sound of A because of this mark on the top. Do. And the second one is g g g g g g. The sound of R in French, which is g g g g g. The sound of A. And finally we have to 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 to. The sound of I'm sorry, I forgot to add this line here. To 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 to. The sound of strong T. It is not te te. It is to 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 to. ta. This mark on the top sounds like a. So now we have a ba, gha, ta, ضغط. Why I say this word is very important? Because all their letters and sounds don't exist in English, okay? They are stronger, they have a strong accent than English. So da, gha, ta. Let's see their shapes out of the word. So this is ba and gha. It is like this. And finally we have ta. ضغط ضغط ضغ ضغ ضغط 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 ضغط. Okay. Let's see another word, which is صعد. So strong S. It's not se. It is so. The sound of a. So. The sound of this sound doesn't not exist in English. We have fatha, so I'm not gonna add fatha. I'm sorry. It has to be a here. And finally we have da. Let's add da. The sound of D here and fatha, it sounds like a da. Da. Sa in the beginning of the word is super beautiful, okay? And it's even more beautiful, and it's even more and more beautiful. Okay, so we have da. صعد 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 صعد. Let's check another verb, which is فطم. The sound of F. The sound of A. And then we have the sound of strong T. Has to be like this. Sound of strong T here. So ta, the sound of A, and finally mem, the sound of M, and ma, this sounds like A. Let's read together. Fa ta ma, fa ta ma, fa ta ma, fa ta ma, fa ta ma. The shapes are like this when they are out of the word. So we have ta here, and finally we have ma. Let's read together. Fa, ta, ma, fa, ta, ma, fa, ta, ma, fa. Look, this way to read slower, okay? How it will be? You say like this. Fa, fa, ta, fa, ta, fa, ta, ma, fa, ta, ma. Try to train it like this. Let's learn another word, which is sha, gha, fa. The sound of S, H, sha. Pay attention. If I remove this, it will be s. But 3 dots, it sounds like sh. Sha. Gha. Or in French, today we have a lot of words. Here has this letter gha, a here, and finally we have f, the sound of F, and the fa, the sound of A in the end. So let's read together. Sha, gha, fa. Sha, gha, fa. Sha in the beginning of the word. When it is out of the word, it will be like this. And gha, now all of you knows how is it. All of you are professional, and fa as well. Sha, gha, fa. Sha, gha, fa. Sha, gha, fa. Sha, gha, fa. Da, gha, madagha. Madagha. The sound of M. And here fatha, it sounds like A, so we have me. Da, the sound of strong D. So again, strong D. It's not D, it's strong D. Da, fatha, it sounds like A. Da. And finally, we have again gha. Gha in the end of the word. Let's add fatha and here add A. Read together. Ma, da, gha. Ma, da, gha. In the beginning of the word ma, ba, like this, and gha when it is in the end of the word. Together, ma, ba, gha. ما مضى مضى مضغ 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 نفخ نفخ the sound of N, right? Na, the sound of A. Na f f f f f f f, the sound of F. With fatha, it sounds like A. Na fa. And finally we have kha. The sound of this letter does not exist in English. Remember, when you snore at night, not you, but I'm just saying anyone, okay? So it sounds like kha 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 kha. When we have A, so this A, which is fatha in the end. So we have na, fa, kha, na, fa, kha. Shapes out of the words are like this. Na, fa, kha, na, fa, kha, nafakha. نفخ نفخ شفع شفع ش ش ش ش ش ش ش ش ش ش ف ف ف ف ف ف ف ف ف ف ف ف ف ف ش ف ش ف ع like this ش Let's read together. شفع 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 شفع. And the last word is شرح. The same it's a ra ra ha 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 ha. Try to clear your throat. Ha 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 ha. Sha ra ha sha ra ha sha ra ha. Sharaha, sharaha. Please guys, let me know if these classes are helpful for you or not. And if you have any suggestion, please let me know. Thank you for watching and see you in another class. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.